G'day, boys. It's the mining mud cricket here. There's
Bloody brilliant.
Beers.
yeah, good thanks.
Bloody brilliant.
Beers.
Blowing the froth off.
Welcome back to the Bloody Brilliant Beers podcast, brought to you by Boyfair.
That's Gus. I'm Dust. We're the Bloody Brilliant Beers. We started out reviewing craft beers on Facebook, and now we bring you the conversations that you'd more than likely hear from the front bar at your local. And as always, we're coming to you live from our local,
Oh, it's Caxton.
the Caxton Hotel. That was one of the great intros of all time. This is our Blowing the Froth Off podcast. We're basically here from you guys, the Frothies. Give us a call, leave us a message, tell us a joke, tell us a funny story, maybe even just fart down the phone if you want to.
That's so good.
The number to call is 07310333389. Clutzy, before we get stuck into this podcast, let's get stuck into these yummy little beers in front of us. Bloke in a Bar. Shout out to Den and Kemp, sponsor of this week's podcast. Once again, we love you, and as always, we love getting blokes down our throat here at the Caco.
That's it. We love getting blokes down our throats. And if you guys want to get blokes down your throats as well, just head to blokeinabar.com and put in your postcode in the store locator to find where your nearest stockist is.
Perfect.
Thank you.
What do you think of that intro?
That was great. It reminded me of that chick I was showing you on TikTok.
Yeah.
Just farts into
in
different
objects,
thing.
yeah. The best one is she farts into the big pipe.
Yeah, it's so
We
good.
love
It reminded me
fart
of
humor.
work.
Like, a lot of people probably won't find that funny, but that's, to me, that's one of the funniest things you can
So
possibly
good.
do.
So good.
Appreciate the call,
I
but
was actually sending Darcy videos of me shitting
Yeah,
on the Portaloo today
this morning,
with
yeah.
different noises.
that's just proof that we actually find that funny. But anyway,
good. Shout out to being 28.
shout out to the Mining Mud Cricket. Let's get into the first official call of this week.
G'day, boys. Just thought I'd call with a bit of a yarn that I encountered on a couple of nights ago. I was watching me misso play like C-grade netball, and one of the girls in her team came off with a calf cramp. We've all been there, calf cramp, pretty horrendous stuff. And anyway, she was in a bit of agony, and her mum comes over and is starting to rub her quad for some reason to try and relieve the calf pain.
Interesting.
And I was sitting there thinking, oh, that's a bit odd, but anyway, I'll let it slide. And anyway, after about 5 minutes of rubbing this poor girl's quad, even though her calf's the problem, she goes, oh, all right, I don't think that's going to do anything. Or we might take you home and try and put some WD-40 on it. And I thought, what the fuck is, what, WD-40 on a calf? So I guess, boys, I've just called to try and make sense of the situation. Is there any truth to that? Is putting WD-40 on a calf relieve the pain? And then I guess a follow-on question, have you boys got any weird sports remedies? Clutz, I know with the athlete you are that you probably would have a few up your sleeve, so I thought you'd like to share with the group. Thanks, fellas.
That is bizarre. WD-40.
Yeah, I've never heard of that being a remedy for any sort of
I'd
injury.
sort of get it if the knee was a bit sore and you're trying to lubricate the knee joint up.
Squeaky?
Yeah, a bit squeaky. But WD-40
I wouldn't
on
have thought it would do anything.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe some aloe vera rub.
Yeah, like,
Or deep heat.
yeah, deep heat is what I was thinking. But even that, I
WD-40,
think-
that's so
I think even
dribbly.
deep heat's not like scientific. Like, I think it just burns.
Nah, it
Like, I
just
don't think it actually
burns.
does anything.
Warms up the area.
People say it does,
increases blood flow.
but I reckon it's fucking
I think
bullshit.
it's great.
Do
I
ya?
love it.
Yeah. I don't really have any like hectic remedies for sport. I'm a big fan of like a foam roller and a trigger ball. Yeah. Get me on that. But like that's not news to anyone, is it?
I usually have like a couple of beers straight after the game and get blind because then I forget how
Numb the
sore I
pain.
am.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah,
There's nothing better than a beer after like a fucking sporting game like that, hey?
Dude, there's sometimes where you come off and you're absolutely fucked and it's
Yeah.
like, actually, this is going to ruin me.
Yeah.
But on the
More
occasion
times
where
than
you've
not.
done nothing,
Yeah,
and
which
you're
is
sweet,
pretty often.
a couple of beers afterwards is always fucking good.
I've actually signed up to play a game of soccer, like for an old boys team for our school that we went to, which was the first time I've played in close to 10 years. So
Fuck.
I'm pretty excited for that, to have beers
Yeah,
after
actually
that.
sick. What date's that again?
The 3rd of June.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
The 3rd of June
Yeah,
can
Klutz,
go
the
fuck
busiest
itself.
day in the world for Clutzy.
Literally so much on. I got cousin's 21st, 2 30ths. I want to go watch Dars play, But also, I've now got one of my other cousins wants his
Bucks.
Bucks party
Yeah.
in fucking Toowoomba that day.
Good luck with that.
Crazy, bro.
That'll be a good Monday. The Wednesday pod after that'll be good. Anyway, bogged down on the first
but
call.
yeah, sorry I have no fucking remedies. I don't know. I've never really been into it.
Yeah.
Like, I just fucking
Same.
just
deal with pain.
Yeah, just suck it up.
Yeah.
No pain, no gain.
That's what they say.
as they say
Moving on.
in Western Queensland.
Yeah, g'day, Clutzy and Duff. It's Dano 180B here, your number one fresh Subway sandwich connoisseur. Just listening to the latest pod about draw and pass.
Shape.
Would that also work if you've got one blind mate that security won't let into a venue, where if you've got one mate more than security guards on the door, you could do a draw and pass for him to get through? I don't know. Is it play on? Does it work? I'd like to hear your thoughts. See you, boys. Jeeps in your cheeks. Don't piss the sheets. Mate.
I can't say I've tried a draw and pass. I've definitely tried to get blind mates into the pub before. But I like the idea. You're right.
Is he saying like you're drawing in the security guard
Yeah.
so that another can get past?
Exactly. So,
Yeah.
like, say there's me, you, and one other person, and there's two seckies. You and I go, boom,
Mate.
shape, draw.
We used to do
draw.
this at the RE.
Did ya?
So, for people not accustomed to the RE, the Royal Exchange at Toowong in Brisbane, it's an absolute cesspit.
It used to be, like, at uni, you go there on Wednesday nights. How much are drinks? $3 or $2?
When we first started, they were $3.
Yeah.
$3 basics
yeah.
all night on a Wednesday.
Yeah.
Then it went to $4.
And it was just all students just fucking
Yeah.
chopping piss.
And they just played old school bangers.
Yeah.
Out in the courtyard.
It was like on a Wednesday in Brisbane. That's
It
where
was
you
the
go.
place to be.
Nowhere else.
But they had like, you walk in, there's smokers, there's the outside area. You go into the left and it was like a little rave dungeon.
yeah.
And then you go out from there, there was a hallway.
Yeah.
You could go upstairs, out the back, or it would lead around to the TAB.
Yeah.
That was wet as.
Yeah.
So what used to happen is most people would get kicked out and taken down the hallway,
yeah.
but they never locked the big grand doors.
Yeah, right.
So Sam Hayward was good at this. There was 3 doorways. So your mate would text you about when he was coming back in.
Yeah. And you just
And
open
then
the doorway.
You'd have one of the other boys just go do something.
Yeah.
Draw the secchi away.
Yeah.
And then you quickly,
Simple overlap.
simple overlap. Then you quickly open the door, run in, and just fucking go somewhere in the
Yeah.
pub, and you'd be sweet. It was a play that we ran every Wednesday.
Yeah. Without fail.
We practiced it on
Like-
Thursdays at training the next day when we were remembering if it didn't work, what went wrong.
Yeah. How can we improve next week?
How do we draw the attention of the security guard for longer or better?
Yeah. It makes, like, in theory, it's perfect storm, right?
Yeah.
Just take the attention, leave
Yeah.
space on the outside.
That's it.
It's exactly what Matty Johns told us.
It's not difficult.
If you're having a crack this weekend, give us a call and let us know if it went well or went poorly. We'd love to hear.
Yeah.
Obviously, any learnings you can give us, we'll take
If we
forward
can get some
moving
videos
forward.
of people doing it as well, that'd be awesome.
That's it. We still want to see videos of shape as well if they're out there. So, moving on.
Hey, boys. Derek Derrickson here. Just looking at the photo of Clutzy smashing that German sausage on the weekend at Magic Round. And it just made me think, like, how many can you do? Like Weet-Bix. Like, how many can you do? Brett Lee does, what, 9? But why don't we do that with German sausages? Like, I don't know, I reckon Clutzy could probably do 10. But how many can you do? Get back to me. Cheers, boys.
Derek Derrickson sounds awfully familiar.
Really?
Sounds like Sterling.
I've only just realised that. Holy fuck, that's so funny. That's so funny. He's just trying to get a bit more commission on fucking German sausage sales.
Dude, I don't know how many I could do. Cheesy Cabana's probably 1 now.
Dude, we're coming here tomorrow night. I wonder if the cheese Kransky will
surely.
be here.
Surely.
We are going to dinner beforehand.
We'll be
but
having a massive feed, yeah.
maybe
So,
after.
Possibly after.
See how hungry you feel like.
Fuck. I reckon I could do 3.
Yeah.
Or 4.
Depends, like, if we're talking bun and, like, sauerkraut and stuff, they're pretty fucking hefty feed.
I'm an onion
Just
only
sausage.
man. I'm not a sauerkraut
Really?
man. Not a big sauerkraut, man.
sauerkraut.
Bro, I don't see what the big fuss about it. The only time I can
yum,
eat
cunt.
it is on a good Reuben.
Well, that's what I was going to say. Reuben's like the fucking best thing ever.
But, bro, Caitlin eats sauerkraut by itself.
Yeah, that's weird. I wouldn't go that far.
Like-
I'm fucking cheese Kransky, though. Loaded up, bro.
Onion.
Both.
Just onion.
Both. Heaps of mustard, heaps of sauce.
I think I'm just put off by it.
There could be no better feed when you're blind than a cheese Kransky. Like a hot dog.
Well, I would argue differently.
Why?
The cheese Kransky fucked me on the Saturday of Magic
Because of the
Round.
oil.
I don't know what it was. But,
No, it wasn't the cheese Kransky that fucked you. The fucking beers fucked you.
but I
mate.
was fine just drinking beers. It was as soon as I had the cheese Kransky, I was like, oh.
Yeah, it's because you had fucking 50 beers.
Yeah, then I got rid of the cheese Kransky from my system and I was fucking sweet.
Anyway, we'll have to run another test and come back to you on that one. You like fucking Sam Barker when he got alcohol poisoning? So I had too much lime with my vodka lime sodas. No, you had too much vodka with your vodka lime sodas, mate.
No, I was sweet.
Whatever. Moving on.
Clutz and Daft, Damo from Dolby here, ringing from the fucking free phone at the front of the post office. How good does it get?
Not much better, mate.
Just got a bit of a head fuck for you. Have you ever gone and got like Indian food and asked for naan bread and they kind of give you a bit of a smile? This spun me out. My TAFE teacher told me that the word naan in Persian is bread. So when you say naan bread, you're just saying bread. So they give you a little look. I just thought I'd let you know about it because it spun me out. Hopefully it spins you out too. Yeah, just don't piss the sheets, eh?
Consider me spun.
That is so funny.
Yeah.
I've never said garlic naan bread because it's an extra word.
Garlic naan.
Garlic naan.
I've definitely said naan bread.
Fuck, that is
Bread.
that is so funny that you get
Yeah.
a cheeky little smile.
bread. That is fucking funny.
Naan bread.
How do people find out about this shit?
I don't know.
That bloke reckons he can speak fucking Persian. That's unbelievable. Can't even speak English properly. Are you Googling it?
Flatbread.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's true.
That is so fast.
You've just broken one of the golden rules of the podcast, and that's not to fact check someone, but anyway.
I fact check all the time, cunt.
Yeah, but you're not supposed to.
Yeah, I know.
Stop breaking the rules.
But he's no, well, I thought he was right, but I just wanted to see.
Yeah, we're just confirming that he's correct.
Yeah. Fact checking.
Fair enough. Yeah. Moving on.
Clutz, Dust, you frothy dogs. Just doing it's Timmy from the Gold Coast, mate. I'm just doing a charity walk for Black Dog Institute today. Just walked from the Gold Coast yesterday, and I'm now almost in Chermside. I'm walking all the way to the Sunshine Coast. But just staggered past a free phone. Just thought I'd give you bloody great blokes a call. And, yeah, would love your support, mate. Reach out. My page on Facebook's Fight for Fathers. If any of you lads want to jump on it, get behind us. I would appreciate it because the blisters are starting to build. Yeah, that'll do. Go piss the sheets. Good on you. Catcher. Here's a nice, soft hang-up.
Fuck me, that's a big walk.
Big walk.
That's
And
a
for
huge
for a
walk.
great cause. What a man.
Yeah, bloody oath.
Fight for Fathers. Check him out on Facebook. Definitely get around him. And probably a timely shout out to our good friends from Trademark who run the TX organisation. Definitely not a paid ad. We just love plugging them wherever we can because they're great blokes doing great stuff. Basically, it's a free mental health service aimed at tradies, but it's for everyone. So TACS.org. TACS is TIACS. This is a
Correct.
conversation starter. So shout out to them. And just on the topic, I wanted to bring it up. Someone was actually commenting on something in the Frothies today about us doing some sort of charity thing for mental health, which we're definitely keen for. We've got some big plans for it later on this year. We're just conscious there's lots of little things that pop up all the time. And instead of spreading ourselves really thin throughout the year over everything, which we'd love to be able to like.
Yeah, it'd be good to support everything, but also it'd be fucking sick to go all in.
Exactly. We want to channel everything we've got and push it all towards one thing. So we are working on something for the end of the year. And hopefully if everything goes to plan, it's going to be fucking epic.
Yeah.
But definitely get around like the likes of people like this who are doing amazing stuff. Check out Fight for Fathers on Facebook. And good on you, mate, for doing the big walk. That's fucking so far.
Fuck, I'd hate to see the blisters after that.
Me too. I fucking hope you got some good shoes.
Yeah.
Pair of Crocs, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe not suitable for a fucking 200-kilometre walk. but
Debatable. They're suitable for most things.
That's true, yeah. The rootin' boots.
They are the rootin' boots.
All right, moving on.
Klutz Das. Happy Monday morning or whenever it is you guys are listening to. It is Bankstown Booty Liquor here. Got up to a bit of shenanigans with the boys on the weekend. And, it got me thinking, shenanigans, like hijinks, tomfoolery, criminally underutilized words. Like, I reckon we should add those words and a whole lot more to, like, everyday dictionary or, like, everyday vocabulary. Because, what you boys get up to this weekend? Just a bit of shenanigans. Like, how like, refined does that sound, Like, your words. Like, the amount of syllables in that. I don't know. Just driving to work, I'm like, yeah, like, did good at high school English, I guess. But got me thinking, tomfoolery, right? Whenever that word was made, can you imagine being the Tom that was, like, so well known around the fucking place, that, like, he had his own genre of foolery named after him. It's like, dude, like, I'm such a fucking legend that he branded the word foolery to him. It's like, like, what the fuck? What do you have to do to be able to do that? Like, I reckon he must have got up to some pretty wild shenanigans or some shit there. Like, fuck. Yeah, right, I see ya.
Dribbly.
Yeah, fuck. That's fucking noisy car ride to work. Like, fucking hell.
But
it's a great point. I'm keen to start introducing tomfoolery to my vocab.
Yeah.
I just Googled why it's called that.
Do some fact checking.
Yeah, sort of. I guess it's not really fact checking because it didn't stay a fact. I'm just looking, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's named after Thomas Skelton, who was the fool or jester of Muncaster Castle and spent many hours of his time sitting under this tree. I don't know what that means. But yeah, it's named after someone. So there you go. But I'm keen to introduce it. What?
It's named after this dude. He sat under a tree.
Well, that's what fucking Google said, man. I don't know what you want me to do. Don't fact check me. Moving on.
G'day, boys. How you going?
Good ball. How are you?
Yeah, I'm pretty good, thanks.
That's fun.
So I was thinking about this a while back, and it just popped back into my head. But when, like, you're on the barbecue, right, and you're cooking for, like, a whole bunch of mates, they always just seem to know what they're doing more than you.
Yep.
So, like anyone else. So my question is, what are some times in life where you get shit, like you're doing something and you just get so much shit for it, but you're doing it right, like the correct way? Anyway, cheers, boys. Have a good one.
Fucking driving.
Yeah, driving's bad.
Backseat driving.
Yeah.
Oh, you should have gone this way.
Yeah.
Should have done that.
Yeah. I once had an argument with our mate Jackson. He's getting a lot of airtime recently. He's like, I'm the best driver in our group. And I was like, how? How do you quantify that? I was like, I would argue that you're no better than me. I've never had a speeding ticket, never been in an accident. So how could you possibly be better than me? He's like, it's just nicer to be in the car when I'm driving instead of you. I was like, what, cunt?
What do you mean?
Yeah. Also, why
drives at a snail's pace and takes the longest ways to get anywhere.
Also,
bro.
Why are you even having that ranking system in your head?
That's ridiculous.
The
only thing with driving that I would rate myself quite highly at and better than most, if not the best in the group, direction.
Yeah, see, I'm the fucking opposite.
But see, that's something
bad with but that you can measure that, right?
You can measure that.
Yeah, it's quantifiable.
Yeah, I was about to say quantifiable, but I didn't want to get too fucked. But how you can say you're the best driver in a group is ridiculous.
Yeah, unless we're fucking racing around a track and you're setting records or something. Like,
yeah, but then that's also like that's just a measure of speed.
Yeah.
Like you're not really judging. If you can beat that car on a right
say I'm fucking shocking at directions. I'm the worst.
Yeah, no, you are bad. You're getting better though. I must say.
It's only because the only time I get better is if I go somewhere enough times.
Yeah, okay.
Once I go somewhere enough times, I'm fine.
That's good.
But like I couldn't draw a map in my head through places, which is so bad.
There was this chick that Mum used to be mates with, and whenever she used to come over and look after us, no matter where she was, she always had to take the same way to our house.
I'm a bit like that.
Because, she wouldn't do any directions or anything.
Yeah.
Because it's the only way she knew. She'd pick one way and it's the only way to go.
Happens to me a lot though, like not knowing about stuff. Car, anything to do with the car, basically. People just tell me like, "What are you doing?" Like,
everyone as well, dude. When the Mazda beta broke down a year and a half ago, or a year ago, this dude came up to me and I was on the phone to Dad explaining some stuff, and this guy just started rattling off all this different shit about the car.
Yeah,
and I was just like,
"Shut up."
I'm on the phone, mate. I was like, thanks, but fuck off.
Cars are a big one. When you don't know something about cars, you just get made to feel like an idiot, which is me often.
Even at work, I find with like trades, right?
Yeah.
So you'd be told, hook this up.
Yeah.
You go and do it. Like, oh, I would have done it like this.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, fuck, you're the tradesman. You probably got a better way.
Yeah.
But it's like, at the end of the day, it's all been hooked up.
Yeah.
Like it's running the
job's
roof.
done.
It's not touching anything.
Actually, one that I got ages ago, especially at the start, starting a podcast, parents, fucking friends, blah, blah. You should do, have you done this? Oh.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up. Mum's telling me how to run a podcast. Like, you read the paper.
Yeah.
You got no idea.
Kelly, you can't operate your fucking phone
No.
properly.
You can't even crop a screenshot.
No.
Anyway, getting a bit bogged down in the pedantics there, but anyway, we'll move on.
Hey, Klutz and Dars. James here. Long time listener, first time caller. Got a joke for you. Oh, first of all, how you going?
Good, mate. How are you?
Good yourself?
Good, thanks.
So, this is a joke about knock and run. So, knock, knock.
Who's there?
Simple.
Yeah.
And effective.
One of those ones that by the time you know it's coming, it's too late.
Yeah.
It's there's nothing you can do about it. You've committed.
As soon as the who's there, I was like, oh
fuck.
no.
See, I already heard it this morning, so I knew it was coming. But we need more jokes.
Yeah, we do.
Get them in. Get them in.
We really do.
Make sure they're good though and like short. Actually, do you want me to tell a funny joke?
Yeah.
One I heard on the weekend. My dad. Fuck. Let me see if I can remember it. This pirate walked into a bar. I'm just going to cut this out if it's fucked. Pirate walks into a bar. He's got a fucking eye patch, a hook, and a peg leg.
Yep.
And the bartender's like, fuck, mate, what's going on? He's like, I'm a pirate. He's like, oh, what happened to your leg? He's like, oh, I was out on the deck of the boat. You know, we were whaling, harpooning. Rope got stuck around my leg. We shot the thing off. It ripped my leg clean off. So put the fucking, put a peg leg on. Oh, what happened to your arm? Yep, hand. He's got a hook. Same sort of thing, mate. Pulling in fucking something in off the side of the boat. Ropes got tangled, on the ship. Lost circulation, had to get it amputated, got the hook. And he says, oh, fuck, Jesus, you've had a bad run. What about the eye? He's like, oh, you actually wouldn't believe about it. I was standing on the deck of the ship and this seagull flew over and I was watching it and it shit and the shit landed directly in my eye. And the bartender goes, holy fuck, and that's setting you blind. He's like, nah, I was first week with the hook.
That's good. That's good.
Not that good. Shout out to my old man. Moving on.
He loves pirate jokes.
He does. It's weird.
Hey boys, Loza from Victoria here. Currently out the front of the Corner Hotel in Richmond, which is where I met you, right next to the Molly Meldrum statue. Fair bit of head noise right now. I'm getting plenty of blokes down my throat tonight. But I was talking to one frothy. I've forgotten his name. Forgive me, mate. But he said that Loza from Victoria is the woman of the people. Unfortunately, I'm making the move up to Brisbane, so my new name is Loza B. Just kidding. None of this is a sure thing. But fuck, I forgot where I was going. It's so cold down here. I'm wearing a t-shirt and pants, and I'm fucking shivering. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but my teeth are clattering. What's it fucking called?
Cluttering.
I don't know. Shivering?
Chattering.
I hope you guys can hear that. Yeah, anywho. I hope you guys are having a lovely podcast. I love Magic Round. I love Gather Round in the footy. I'm such a footballer. What's that about? Anyway, fuck, what do I say? Keep your beers cool and your rods hot. See you later, boys.
Always great to hear from you, Loz.
Thanks, Loz. Also, thanks for getting our faces on your leg.
Yeah,
Absolutely
that happened during the
fucked.
week. Loz got a fucking
That is
BBB
crazy.
tattoo. So crazy.
Crazy.
First AFLW player to have our faces tattooed on their leg.
Alleged AFLW player.
Alleged AFLW
Liar.
player.
Also, can we just circle back to Gather Round?
Yep, sure.
I hate the name.
Yeah.
Gather Round, children.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's just other codes trying to do what
Trying
rugby
to do
league,
what rugby league's doing best.
but not as good.
At least the super round.
Yeah, I like the name Super Round.
It's good.
It is good.
It's good.
They should have done more with like the whole Marvel fucking.
Yeah.
They should play it at Marvel Stadium.
I also think they should probably have it
Doing your
like
job for
maybe
you.
over in New Zealand where rugby's
Yeah.
mental.
Yeah.
Or like up here.
Yeah, Suncorp.
Be so good.
It'd be way better.
Super
Although I
Magic
fear
Round.
if they did it up here that it'd be like compared to Magic Round and shit.
Yeah,
on.
do it
You
in
know what I mean?
Sydney then.
Do it in Sydney, yeah. Let them have it. Moving on.
Yeah, so I'm thinking about, I'm calling from a free phone, and I'm at the Gabba, which is arguably the best sporting precinct in the entire state, I would argue.
That's because Eric Hipwood kicks none of his goals there ever.
Yeah, because Eric Hipwood sucks. But you got to argue that the Gabba is the best. Like, Suncorp sucks compared to the Gabba. It's the best. So here's a quiet, cold ending tone.
If the Gabba's so good, why are they knocking the cunt down? There's not even any fucking disability access to the joint.
No, there's nothing around it really either.
Bro, I love
like
the Gabba.
Yeah, I
love
the Gabba
it
too. Yeah,
but
it's good.
like, you're comparing it to Suncorp,
the Mecca,
like the Mecca of Australian sport.
Yeah.
Well,
Sorry.
I don't know. The MCG might have something to say
Yeah,
about that.
true. But
like
in Queensland, we're not. He's talking
Yeah.
about in the state.
Yeah, well, in the state, there's no way that. Well, fuck, the Lions built something out at Springfield so they could
Yeah.
have a better stadium.
Yeah, in Springfield.
In Springfield.
For
Bro,
those who
I've been
don't know-
driving past
Yeah,
it.
how far west of Brisbane is that?
Too far.
Yeah, 40 minutes.
Yeah, about that.
Yeah,
35, 40.
great sense of direction.
Yeah.
Been saying it all along.
Fucked, mate. But, like, there's no way that anyone can honestly say, truthfully, that the Gabba is better than Suncorp and that
Yeah.
the Gabba is the best sporting stadium.
You know in your heart of hearts that that's just plain wrong.
It's fucked.
It is fucked.
The only thing I
love the
like
Gabba,
is
but-
that you can jump on the field after AFL.
You can't do that anymore. They got rid of it after COVID.
Oh, well, it's fucked then.
Yeah, what's good about it?
That's so shit.
Great place to
No,
watch the
you can
cricket,
do
but-
it. I did it last year.
You sure?
Yeah, positive.
I thought they got rid of it.
My missus was kicking a ball with a young child and running an absolute muck, kicking the footy while blind.
Love it.
It was
That is
so
great.
fucking
That's
good
really
to
good.
watch.
Yeah.
It was really wholesome. But
Gabba's great, but it's no Suncorp, bruh.
geez, a bit of a drive-by on Eric Hipwood.
Yeah. What did he
Hurdy.
do to you? Probably fucking dirty. Probably cost you a molt or something.
Yeah, maybe.
Unlucky,
So
brah.
maybe don't abuse him. I actually, there was one night when the Flying Cock was still around. Cam Rayner and Eric Hipwood were going into the Flying Cock.
Flying Cock's a pub for people or a club
Yeah,
for people who don't know.
it
about.
was
a bar's probably a better word.
Possibly, I reckon. It and Ohio, my two favourite clubs.
It
in
was us.
Brisbane.
It was us from probably 21 to 24, right?
Yeah.
Every weekend.
Yeah,
Every
it was
Saturday night.
so fucking good.
Yeah.
But Eric Hipwood, Cam Rayner from the Lions going in there a few years ago. And of course, I'm there with Hurdy and Eden.
Yep.
And we're blind as fuck.
Yep. As you do.
Holy fuck, you look like your mate Hurdy. This is fucking Hurdy.
Oh,
huh?
fuck.
He just looked at us and was just like,
fuck off, yeah.
And he was like so young then as well.
Yeah. Please leave me alone.
Sorry about that, Eric, if you're listening.
Thanks for being a fan of the podcast.
Apologies for that. Thanks for being a fan. Jump on and have a chat.
Yeah, why not?
It'd be great. I'd like to talk about looking like my friend Duncan.
That's pretty much all we've got time for this week. There's one more. I will do it anyway. If it's bad, we can just cut it out. I can't even remember what it is.
Das, Klutz, Frothies, Frothettes, it's Reverend here. Going through where a time that I've cried watching a show. Now, I love Star Wars. I reckon it's the fucking best shit since fucking sliced bread. But it's fucking depressing sometimes. Like, as Klutz was talking on the potty, Luke, put those proton torpedoes in there, save the day. Trot on, fella. But whenever a fucking clone dies in the Clone Wars, it's just utter pain. Now, I'm going to circle around to a key moment. When Fives dies in the end of season 6 in the Clone Wars. An absolute terrible arc where, spoilers, Emperor Palpatine is Chancellor Palpatine. And he discovers that all the clones have a chip in their head, and he's ordered to be hunted down and killed. And when he dies, all the clones are there looking at him dead. It just hits the hearts.
hit the heart real strong. Anyways, cheers, boys. Want to hear more of your stories about stuff like this, and don't pitch a shit. Give them fucking heaps.
My missus cried too. Queer eye for the straight guy last night. True. And it wasn't even fucking sad. I was watching it with her. I was like, what the? I couldn't believe it. She was crying. It was pretty funny.
What was the whole thing again?
They were like fucking 4 like college students, and they'd been in and like redone their house and redone all their wardrobes and given them haircuts and shit. But then one of the queer guys like sat them all down and was like talking about what it means to be a man and like opening up about your feelings and talking about your feelings. It was like an important conversation to be having. And then like they were like crying. But it was just like, I said to Clutzy, it's just such like an American show, you know? Like you gotta be a man and sit down and tell your buddies that you're here. But and it like was just funny to me, really.
Yeah.
And my missus was crying, so.
Yeah, look, it's okay to cry, but
Oh,
maybe
yeah.
not to queer eyes for the straight guy.
Oh, shout out to him though.
That's
all we got time for this week. Thanks for tuning in. Next week, we've actually got a topic that we want to hear from you from. Fucked things that have grown out of you.
Yep.
We've covered off a few times. I've got a weird hair that grows out of my shoulder. It gets really long. Like it probably gets up to nearly 30 centimeters. I was trying to find it today. I must have plucked it recently. It's not there.
Oh, no.
But apparently there's lots of people that have weird shit growing in and out of them.
There's a chick I used to work with who had one. I'll talk about it next week if we get enough traction for it.
Yeah.
We'll keep you anonymous as well if you don't want to. If you don't want to be known.
Just call yourself Derek Derrickson.
Yeah, Derek. Shout out Sterling. But yeah, we really want to know what's some weird shit that's grown out of you.
Yeah.
Or someone else that you know.
Yeah. Give us a call and let us know. But thanks for listening, and we'll see you on Wednesday, my dude.